against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Rcjh Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Jayhawks will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the USF Bulls offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So Kansas offense will go to work for the first time today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around, they use him. Sometimes he blocks, sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman, sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off play action on 1st down. Got it in the middle with Sanders. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Sanders. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Pressure coming. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. They've got the screen set up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Bulls line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Jayhawks have this offense rolling.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Motion from the wideout. Got it, looking for a first. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on 3rd down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging off here soon again.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Kansas offense returns to the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
Catch it,
And
you
the shot
fuck.
to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they
What
are.
the fuck was that? Huh.
Situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the single back. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. The Bulls want to move quickly.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated.
I don't want to be that fucking game.
They've
Fucking
got it
game.
to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. Didn't pick up a lot there, but he does get out of bounds, and we're at the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They'll go hurry up here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Leaves it with the running back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Pulls and fires complete to the right.
How the fuck you get caught there?
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
If they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB in this one. Put some pressure on them. They're already off to a great start.
Are you fucking me?
He was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. Got a little space. There he goes. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Bulls will snap it on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Start the
The
end.
Bulls
Get
want to
fucked
crank the tempo.
last.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Oh, he makes the catch. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. Now from inside the red zone. Got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And the Bulls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. From the gun. Tight end finds a soft spot. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Trying to pull his way in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
The Bulls will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Kansas offense returns to the field. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Quarterback making adjustments. Toss sweep right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Jayhawks decide to punt it away. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a 2-possession lead might feel insurmountable. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blocker's out front.
Breaks into the open. Big play for this offense, and they get it. The Bulls have their offense in high gear.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
My old coach said you never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. And the Bulls come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Here comes the hurry-up. sack on the keeper. And the big defensive front wins the battle.
Boom, bitch.
No gain on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Going to the ground. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Touchdown Bulls. The offense cashing it in on that drive. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Auburn. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points.
Right
so
to him.
It's
Fuck
picked off, and that's number 10.
Fucking DM, bro.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
It is good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay.
Fucking drop this, bud.
Right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Thank you.
Off the RPO, complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. The RPO, it's complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The give on the inside. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
In football, you hear the term quick,
Big
but
old
don't hurry.
high
And you
play.
could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the right. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Finds his big tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. Fakes the grab on the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
A great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains.
Christ.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And there's really no question here, after not getting it on that last run play, down in the fourth quarter, fourth down, you've got to go. You've got to dial up your best play here offensively. Who is your best matchup, one-on-one, that can get you this first down? Keep the drive moving and keep your chances of winning this game alive.
Snagged out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Jayhawks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put
All right to him. Fuck me.
intercepted for the 11th time this season. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play.
Brutal.
First and 10 from inside their own.
Damn it. Yep.
You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. He'll do it himself.
Okay.
I think he misread that one totally. Probably better off to leave it with the back. Instead, he gives up the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down.
Fuck me.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Jayhawks racing to the line in a hurry up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the...
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, South Florida. And they turn it into a defensive score. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing on.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of...